Before you step into the Magic Kingdom, you need to know the rules that aren't on the map. Skip one of these and you could lose your ticket. Today, I'm sharing with you 20 interesting ways to get kicked out of a Walt Disney theme park. And yes, even a former US president has been escorted out. Don't worry, we'll get to that juicy story in a bit. So grab your Mickey ears and a notepad because I'm diving into the first 6 insider tips that every Disney-savvy adult needs to know. Think of this as sitting around a campfire with your Disney bestie, just with more churros. Number 1, line etiquette. No spot saving or line jumping. You know that person who parks themselves in line while their friends grab coffee, shop for merch, or explore Frontierland, only to squeeze back into the queue just before boarding? Disney recently made it crystal clear that holding a place in line for others is considered line jumping. The once gray area is now black and white. Everyone in your party needs to wait together, or the lone spot holder could be reprimanded or even banned. It's okay to take a kid to the restroom and rejoin the group, but sending 6 people off for Dole Whips while one person holds the place? That's a no-go. Disney made this move to restore fairness and reduce mid-queue fistfights. Trust me, it's not worth risking your park day. Plan bathroom breaks before entering the queue. Use mobile ordering to grab snacks, and be ready to queue up as a group. The ride will still be magical if everyone gets on together. Number 2, smoking, vaping, and the Skyway scandal. Disney parks are smoke-free zones, except for a handful of designated outdoor smoking areas. Cigarettes, cigars, e-cigarettes, and vapes must stay unused outside those zones. Marijuana is not permitted anywhere. I'm talking to my brother specifically. Yes, you can bring your vape in your bag. You just can't puff on it in line or on a ride. The designated areas are marked in the park maps and apps. They're usually tucked away, so you won't miss much. Want to know how seriously Disney takes this rule? Take this as your friendly warning. If a future US president can get booted for smoking, so can anyone else. Use the designated spots, you'll live to ride Space Mountain another day. Number 3, balloons, straws, and animal safety. Nothing breaks a kid's heart like getting turned away at Animal Kingdom because of their shiny Mickey balloon. Balloons and plastic straws are prohibited at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the water parks, ESPN Wide World of Sports, and the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Why? They pose a hazard to animals if they escape into habitats or waterways. If you arrive with a balloon, cast members will either hold it at guest relations in their balloon daycare, or you can deflate it and take it home. Plastic straws are also banned in those same areas. Many quick service spots supply paper or compostable alternatives, but I always bring a reusable silicone straw just to be safe. This rule is all about protecting the animals. The Tree of Life has hundreds of critters that call it home. A stray balloon or straw could seriously harm them, and if you're thinking, Disney wouldn't boot me just for a balloon, think again. Now, they won't cuff you, but they will politely deny you entry. Better to pick up the balloon after your safari or skip it altogether. Number 4, selfie sticks, tripods, and photo gear. Capturing every magical moment is half the fun, but Disney is strict about photo equipment. Selfie sticks and other handheld extension poles are completely banned. They can injure someone in a crowded queue or become a flying missile on rides. Tripods and gimbals have their own rules. They're permitted if they fit in a standard backpack and don't extend beyond 6 feet. Anything bigger is a no-go. Also, Disney doesn't allow unauthorized commercial filming. If you're an influencer or a vlogger like I am, keep your gear compact and be respectful when a cast member asks you to move or stop recording. You can capture plenty of content with a small tripod and your phone. No need to risk being escorted out for that extra wide shot. Number 5. Dress codes, costumes, masks, and dressy dilemmas. A big part of the Disney experience is dressing up, but there are boundaries. Guests aged 14 and older cannot wear full costumes or masks outside of special events like Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party. Disney wants to avoid confusion between guests and costumed cast members and keep everyone safe. If you show up in an Elsa gown on a regular day, security will likely ask you to change or refuse entry. Don't worry, you can still have fun with your fashion. Disney bounding, the art of dressing in regular clothing inspired by character colors or themes, is encouraged. Wear a yellow dress and a red hair bow to channel Snow White, or a green tee and purple shorts for Ariel vibes. Also, avoid offensive graphics, overly revealing outfits, and shirts that show too much skin. Shirts and shoes are required everywhere. Bathing suits are only for the water parks. Some signature restaurants also enforce a business casual dress code, so leave the flip-flops and torn jeans in your hotel room. Oh, and one more thing. Long trailing garments such as wedding dresses or wizard robes aren't allowed because they can cause tripping hazards and are considered costumes. Save that Rapunzel hair extension for a themed party, not a day at the parks. And again, I'm looking at my brother. Number 6. Courtesy and behavior. Disney's golden rule. The secret sauce to never getting kicked out? Kindness and courtesy. Disneyland's updated courtesy policy says it best. We ask all who come to this happy place to treat others with respect, kindness, and compassion. Guests who can't live up to this simple wish or who break other rules may be asked to leave. It's basically the do unto others rule in mouse form. So what does this mean? Don't use offensive or abusive language toward cast members or other guests. Don't shove or cut in line. Don't push your stroller into someone else's ankles. Ouch. Follow cast member instructions. This is the foundation of Disney magic. When everyone follows it, the parks truly feel like the happiest places on Earth. Before we jump into the wildest mistakes and celebrity mishaps in the next section, let me share a quick money-saving tip. I always buy my tickets through Undercover Tourist. They're an authorized seller and offer genuine Disney tickets for less than the official site, so you can save some cash for Mickey-shaped snacks. The link is in the description. Trust me, it's the easiest way to add a little extra pixie dust to your budget without any fuss. So far, you've mastered line etiquette, smoking rules, animal safety quirks, gear restrictions, dress codes, and basic courtesy. Now, let's dive into the juicy stuff, the celebrity blunders. These stories aren't just fun gossip, they show that even the rich and famous can be asked to leave if they ignore the rules. Number 7. Barack Obama's booting. We teased this one earlier, but it deserves a deeper look because it's both hilarious and instructive. During his college days at Occidental, Barack Obama took a trip to Disneyland with friends. They decided to sneak cigarettes into the Skyway gondola, figuring no one would notice. Wrong. Within minutes, 2 large Disneyland security officers tapped them on the shoulder and politely escorted them out of the park. He told the story himself at an Anaheim event in 2018, laughing about being escorted out by 2 large Disney police officers. "These were cigarettes, people," he joked. Bob Iger, then CEO of Disney, even tweeted that Obama is always welcome back, as long as he doesn't smoke. This tale perfectly illustrates Disney's zero-tolerance stance on smoking in prohibited areas. It doesn't matter who you are. Keep that in mind if you're tempted to light up on the Skyliner or sneak a puff on Pirates. The rules exist to keep everyone safe and comfortable, and they apply universally. Number 8. Rebel Wilson's secret selfie. Next up is comedian and actress Rebel Wilson. She was so excited to see the exclusive Club 33 at Disneyland, a members-only club hidden above New Orleans Square, that she couldn't resist snapping a bathroom selfie. Unfortunately, photography is strictly prohibited in that private space, and Disney bans or suspends memberships if guests violate privacy rules. Wilson was subsequently banned from Disneyland for 30 days. To her credit, Rebel told the story on The Daily Show, laughing that Disney let her choose which 30 days she'd be banned. She wisely selected a month when she wouldn't even be in California. Her casual attitude aside, the incident underscores the seriousness of respecting Disney's private and restricted areas. Number 9. Blake Lively's hand stamp heist. Before she was Serena Vanderwoodson or married to a certain Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively was just a kid trying to sneak back into Disneyland. In an interview, she admitted that she and her brother tried transferring his hand stamp onto hers after he had gone to the car to retrieve something. The plan seemed foolproof until security noticed. The siblings were escorted to a stark white interrogation room, what cast members jokingly call the Disney jail, and were banned for a year. Blake's story is a lighthearted reminder that Disney doesn't mess around with ticket fraud. They have sophisticated entry systems now. Plus, there's nothing more awkward than telling your friends you're banned from the happiest place on earth because you try to outsmart a turnstile. If your ticket runs out, go home or buy a new one. The embarrassment isn't worth it. Number 10. Bruce Springsteen's bandana blunder. Rock icon Bruce Springsteen is known for wearing a bandana on stage, but that accessory got him and his band ejected from Disneyland. On a visit in the 1980s, security asked Springsteen and guitarist Little Steven Van Zandt to remove their red bandanas. Bandanas could be associated with gang apparel, and Disney's dress code prohibits anything that might appear threatening or disruptive. They refused, citing personal style, and were escorted out of the park. Even if you're the boss, security may ask you to remove or cover clothing deemed inappropriate or potentially confusing. The lesson? You can rock your personal style, but leave any potentially controversial attire at home or keep a backup shirt in your bag. Better to stash the bandana and stay for the fireworks than get kicked out before the parade starts. That's enough tea on some naughty celebrities. Let's switch gears to some less dramatic but equally important banned items that can impact your Disney trip. We've covered some of these in previous episodes, but they're worth mentioning here because they frequently trip up guests. Number 11. Pool noodles, smoke machines, and dry ice. These might seem harmless if you're planning a hotel pool party or want to keep your cooler extra cold, but they're banned inside Disney parks. Pool noodles are considered bulky and can block walkways or entrances. Smoke machines create visibility hazards, and dry ice can cause burns or release vapor that resembles smoke, potentially triggering alarms. If you're thinking of making a big show with a smoke machine for your gender reveal in front of the castle, don't. Disney has pyro professionals for that. Number 12. Heelys and roller shoes. Rolling through crowds might look cool on TikTok, but it's unsafe in a theme park where floors can be slick from rain or spilled ice cream. Disney bans any footwear with wheels, even if the wheels can retract. Save the Heelys for your local park or skating rink. Number 13. Large coolers or loose ice. Disney allows small, soft-sided coolers for your snacks, but large, hard-sided coolers are not permitted, especially if they contain loose ice or dry ice. Why? Security needs to inspect contents quickly to keep lines moving. Ice packs or frozen water bottles are fine, just no big cooler chests full of loose cubes. And again, dry ice is banned because it poses a safety risk. Many of these items might seem trivial, but they create logistical nightmares for security and can cause accidents. If you're unsure whether an item is allowed, check Disney's official packing list or ask in advance. A 2-minute search can save you a headache at the turnstile. Alright, take a deep breath. We've shared some wild celebrity tales and weird banned items, but we're not done yet. Let's now dive into some of the most shocking rules and mistakes that even seasoned Disney adults overlook. Think lifetime bans for misusing accessibility services, surprising restrictions on beloved park traditions, and the easiest way to get escorted off property without even knowing you've broken a rule. Number 13. Megaphones and loud instruments. You can't be your own parade. If you've ever dreamed of leading your own parade down Main Street or warned Indiana Jones that boulder rolling down the hill is about to crush him, leave the megaphone at home. Disney prohibits horns, whistles, large megaphones, and other artificial noisemakers. These rules exist because Disney carefully curates the soundscape. Imagine how chaotic it would be if every guest brought a trumpet or siren. Not only would it spoil carefully timed shows and background music, it could startle children or create safety issues. So, save your cheering for official parades. Disney will take care of the soundtrack. Number 14. Full face masks and obscuring costumes. Full face masks and any costume accessories that fully obscure an adult's face are banned. This is part of Disney's general no costumes for guests over 14 rule. But it bears repeating because some guests forget when attending events like Dapper Day. Masks that cover your whole face can make you look like an official character or worse, hide your identity. Disney wants to keep the environment family-friendly and secure. Small masks for medical purposes or themed accessories like mini ears and tiaras are fine. But if you show up in a stormtrooper helmet, you'll be asked to remove it at the gate. Children under 14 can still wear costume masks at appropriate events, so your little Kylo Ren is safe. For adults, keep your face visible. That's part of the fun anyway, seeing everyone's smiles. Number 15. Glass bottles and BYOB faux pas. Disney lets you bring food and beverages into the park, with one major exception. Glass containers are prohibited. Well, except for small jars of baby food. Glass can shatter and create hazards on crowded walkways. I've seen security confiscate glass soda bottles, mason jar salads, and even fancy water bottles. To avoid losing your snacks, transfer liquids into plastic or stainless steel containers before leaving your hotel. Baby food jars are allowed because they're typically small and well sealed. Disney understands parents need to keep infants happy and fed. You can bring prepackaged snacks and non-alcoholic drinks into Magic Kingdom, but outside alcohol is not allowed. Number 16. Self-defense items like pepper spray and tasers. Safety first. Disney prohibits self-defense items like pepper spray, mace, and tasers. While these tools might be part of your everyday safety kit, theme parks are controlled environments with robust security. Carrying pepper spray could accidentally harm someone in a crowded queue, and tasers are obviously dangerous. You'll pass through bag checks at each entrance, and security will confiscate these items. Leave them in your hotel safe or at home, and trust Disney's security team to handle safety concerns. Number 17. Accessibility services. Respecting DAS and other programs. Disney prides itself on accessibility, offering the Disability Access Service, DAS, to guests who cannot wait in traditional lines due to disabilities. To enroll, you complete a virtual meeting with a cast member who verifies your need. DAS isn't a front-of-the-line pass. It allows you to wait outside the queue for a similar amount of time and then return. It's a life-changing service for many families, and it's free. Unfortunately, some guests abuse DAS by faking medical conditions to skip lines. Disney has cracked down on this by limiting how many guests can be linked to a DAS holder and warning that falsifying information can lead to lifetime bans and forfeiture of tickets or Magic Key passes. Don't risk it. If you need the service, use it honestly. If you don't, respect those who do. There's nothing more heartless than exploiting accommodations meant for individuals with disabilities. Number 18. Keeping the magic by respecting the environment. Disney invests heavily in maintaining pristine, immersive environments. Part of that responsibility falls on us. Don't feed animals on Kilimanjaro safaris. Drop something from your safari vehicle, and you could harm a hippo. If you lose an item on a ride, tell a cast member instead of hopping out of the boat. Trespassing on ride tracks is an unsafe act, and it could cause injury to yourself, or even worse, get you banned. Resist the urge to pick flowers or climb in the gardens during Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. Those topiaries took months to cultivate. Respect them. Throw away your trash, use recycling bins, and consider bringing a reusable, non-glass water bottle to cut down on single-use cups. When everyone cares for the environment, the magic lasts longer. Number 19. Don't be that guest. Social media and courtesy. We all want the perfect photo, but flash photography is prohibited on dark rides, and bright phone screens can ruin the ambiance for others. Cast members may stop rides like Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean if someone refuses to put their phone away. Also, live streaming and commercial filming require permission. Disney has cracked down on influencers who sell products or conduct unauthorized meetups. Keep your vlogging discreet and respect staff instructions. Social media can amplify negativity too. Complaining loudly about wait times, cutting in line just for a sec, or filming other guests without consent can quickly get you labeled as that guest. Remember Disney's courtesy policy. Treat everyone with respect and compassion. Cast members work long hours. Don't make their job harder with unnecessary arguments or sarcasm. If you have an issue, ask politely. A smile gets you much further than a rant. Number 20. Being too drunk in public. Epcot isn't a free-for-all. Yes, Epcot is famous for drinking around the world, and Disney offers a wide selection of wines, beers, and cocktails, but there's a difference between enjoying a margarita in Mexico and reenacting spring break. In May 2025, a viral video showed a drunk man singing the national anthem and then leaping into the American Adventure fountain. He was promptly escorted out by Disney security. The article notes that while drinking around the world showcase is fun, guests shouldn't drink so much that they start disregarding park rules. Disney bars guests from being overly intoxicated anywhere on property. Cast members are trained to cut off alcohol service if they see someone slurring or staggering. There's nothing wrong with having a drink or two, but being the star of a viral Disney drunk fail video isn't the legacy you want. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you witnessed a rule breaker in action? Drop your stories in the comments below. I read every single one, and your experience might make it into a future episode. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with your Disney-loving friends, and subscribe to Castle Compass for more insider tips and deep dives. Your support helps this community grow, and I've got plenty more secrets to share. Don't forget to click the next video on screen for more ways to level up your next Disney vacation. Your adventure is just beginning.